You know that feeling when you think you know your cat and then they do something that completely blows your mind? Yeah, that's exactly what happened with our orange tabby, Marmalade. But what he did when our baby girl came home, nobody could have predicted that. Every morning now, I wake up to the sound of tiny paws padding down the hallway, and it's not heading to the food bowl. Marmalade sits right outside Lily's nursery door, waiting, just waiting, like he's got the most important job in the world. The second she makes a sound, any sound, he's meowing at us like, hey, your tiny human is awake, do your job. If you're loving this already, hit that subscribe button because trust me, this story gets even better. But here's the thing. When we first brought Marmalade home 2 years ago, he was nothing like this. He was a stray we found behind a grocery store parking lot, skinny as a rail, covered in fleas, and scared of literally everything. The vet said he was maybe 8 weeks old, but he looked half that size. Those first few weeks were rough, really rough. There were nights I didn't think he was going to make it. My husband Jake and I took turns feeding him every 3 hours with a tiny bottle. We kept him warm with heating pads and blankets. Slowly, day by day, he started gaining weight. His fur got shinier, his eyes got brighter, and suddenly the scared little kitten turned into the most confident, sassy orange cat you've ever seen. Marmalade owned our house. He had his favorite spot on the couch, his favorite windowsill, his favorite time to zoom around at 3 a.m. like a maniac. He was our baby, our first baby. And honestly, he knew it. So when I got pregnant, I'm not gonna lie, I was worried. How's this cat who's used to being the center of attention gonna react to an actual human baby? All the articles I read online were like, introduce them slowly, watch for jealousy, keep the cat away from the crib. I was stressed. The day we brought Lily home from the hospital, Marmalade's reaction was interesting. He sniffed the car seat from like 5 feet away, gave us this look that was basically, "What is that?" and walked away. For the first week, he completely avoided her, wouldn't even come into the same room. When she cried, he'd run and hide under our bed. I remember telling Jake, well, I guess they're never going to be friends. I was honestly a little heartbroken about it because I'd imagined them having this special bond. But then something shifted. Lily was about 3 months old, just starting to really notice things around her, you know. And one afternoon, I had her on her playmat in the living room, and Marmalade just casually walked over. He didn't run away when she made noise. He just sat there, staring at her with those big orange eyes. Then Lily did this little baby giggle, and I swear something clicked in Marmalade's brain. His ears perked up, his tail started doing that happy little swish, and he moved closer. He gently touched his nose to her tiny hand. She giggled again, and from that moment on, everything changed. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, and I want to know what you guys think. Do cats actually understand babies, or is it something else? Drop your theories in the comments because what happened next makes me wonder. Within days, Marmalade went from avoiding Lily to being absolutely obsessed with her. And I mean obsessed. He started sleeping next to her playmat. When we'd do tummy time, he'd lay down right in front of her like he was showing her how to do it. See, tiny human, this is how you do it. The cutest thing, though, the absolute cutest thing is how they play now. Lily just turned 7 months, and she's starting to grab at everything. And Marmalade, he's figured out the perfect game. He'll bring his little toy mouse and drop it just out of her reach. She'll stretch and reach for it, making these determined baby sounds. And right when she almost gets it, he'll bat it a little farther away. Not mean, just playful, like he's teaching her. And when she finally does grab it, the way he looks at her, I swear he's proud. His whole face lights up. Then he'll do this gentle head bump against her arm, purring so loud you can hear it across the room. My mom came to visit last week, and she couldn't believe it. She was like, I've never seen a cat act like this with a baby. Because he's not just tolerating her, he's actively engaging with her. When she babbles, he meows back. When she drops her pacifier, he paws at it like he's trying to give it back to her. Yesterday, something happened that made me realize just how deep this bond goes. Lily was in her high chair and she started fussing because she dropped her favorite teething toy. Before I could even get up, Marmalade jumped onto the chair next to her, stretched up and tried to push the toy toward her with his paw. He couldn't quite manage it, but the fact that he tried, that he understood she was upset and wanted to help, I literally started crying. Jake recorded it, and when I watched it back, you can see Marmalade looking between Lily and the toy, then back at Lily like he's problem-solving. He's not just a pet anymore. He's her protector, her friend, her big brother, I guess? And it's not just the big moments either. It's the little things that really get me. Like how Marmalade has learned Lily's schedule better than we have sometimes. He knows when it's nap time, and he'll actually start meowing at us if we're running late. He knows when it's feeding time because he sits under her high chair waiting, not for food to drop, but just to be near her. Last Tuesday, we had to take Lily to her 6-month checkup. We were gone maybe 2 hours. When we came back, Marmalade was sitting in the exact spot where we'd put her car seat down before we left. Just sitting there, waiting. Jake said he'd been there the whole time we were gone, didn't eat, didn't play, just waited for her to come home. That's when I realized this wasn't just a cat tolerating a baby. This was family. The pediatrician told us that growing up with pets is actually amazing for babies' development. Something about immune systems and learning empathy and emotional bonding. But I think it's more than that. I think Marmalade and Lily have something special, something that's going to last as she grows up. Now, every night, our bedtime routine includes both of them. We put Lily in her crib, and Marmalade jumps up to the rocking chair right next to it. He stays there until she falls asleep. Every single night, without fail, like he's standing guard. Sometimes I wonder what she's going to remember about him when she's older. Will she remember these early days? Will she remember her orange guardian who was there from the beginning? But honestly, the thing that keeps me up at night is something else entirely. Because last week, something happened that I haven't told anyone about yet, something that made me realize Marmalade might know something about Lily that we don't. And what I saw that night, it's going to change everything.